Alright guys, Triple A Firestorm here, or as I'm called outside of the wonderful world of YouTube, Sam. Right, well, this is a video response to the original video by VigaDeath and also to the other random people out there doing video responses to that. Basically, this is the video about my YouTube origins. Now, YouTube for me, when YouTube first came onto the scene, I was at high school. I was about halfway through year 10, if I remember correctly. Well, to be fair, it'd probably be out shortly before that, but when I found out about YouTube, I was probably nearing year 11-ish. And at first, YouTube to me, at first was just like, well, you know, it's just another website where people put videos up. Though obviously at the time, the whole videos on the internet was a fairly new thing. So I just started having a look at it, and I thought, it's not bad, you know, there's some pretty interesting videos on here. And the first account I had on YouTube would have been about year 11. And ironically, I believe the YouTube account was just set up primarily as part of a school project for IT. I can't actually remember what it was regarding, but it was something to do with websites. So I never actually used the account, it was just set up. So that was my first account, which is probably still active and floating around out there, but there's nothing on it, it's just an empty account. And after that, I pretty much forgot all about YouTube. I didn't really use it that much, probably because at the time I didn't have the internet in my house. I didn't actually have the internet until up to roughly 4 years ago, so I actually got the internet officially in the house. Up until that point, I was merely using the internet in my local library. So really, YouTube for me went unused for quite a while. I didn't actually get back with YouTube till I hit college. And I would have been about 17 when that happened. And I really just kind of got back into YouTube at college because, well, it was when I was on a break or I was doing a bit of research. YouTube ended up being quite useful for some of the projects I was doing at college as I was doing IT. So I originally ended up creating an account just generally so I could get in contact with the people that put these videos up. Because I found that some of the videos gave good information about computer maintenance, and since part of my IT course was computer maintenance, I decided to, well, you know, set up an account so I could use that to contact people. That one didn't really get used that much. Primarily, it was just used for creating comments on people's videos and asking various questions. Then, shortly after I left college, YouTube kind of really started to fall out really for me. I didn't really use it anymore because obviously when I came out of college, I went to another second year of college and YouTube was kind of the second thing on the list. And so I really kind of forgot about that account. But it wasn't until a couple of months down the line I thought, well, you know, I may as well make use of this YouTube account and put some videos up. But however, I'd actually forgotten all about the second account I set up. So I set up the third account, which most people would know by the name of Triple A Firestorm, which I set up. And at first, all that was on that account was primarily just random videos I'd done using my phone. Most of them were just like little videos I'd done while I'd been on holiday, or little videos around the college. Such things like that. And at the time, really, I didn't really know I knew very little about really YouTube. I didn't know about subscribing to people or people subscribing to me. I think at one point I probably had 3 subscribers in my very early days, and that was mainly off people who I'd commented on, and a few people that liked the videos I'd done, which were just random videos that I'd made. And when it came to Transformers, at the time, I obviously knew about Transformers, because I obviously being a Beast Wars fan, I generally knew about the genre. And however, at the time I didn't have any figures, and that was mainly because I used to have figures when I was real little, and the first figures I got were Beast Wars related, an exception of one other, and I cannot remember who this figure was, but maybe somebody out there will know if I describe him. Basically, the very first Transformers figure I ever got, I think I would have been about 6 or 7, and it transformed into a jet fighter, and I remember it being I think it was like a mix between a purple and like a purple colour, if I remember correctly. I can't remember who it was, but if anybody knows, comment and let me know, because I can't remember. It was that long ago, but I remember it being like I think it was a pink purple colour, you know. But I knew it transformed into a fighter jet. Then after that, unfortunately, that particular Transformer was destroyed by my sister, because obviously she's 2 years younger than me, so I was 6 and she was about 4, and obviously it was in mid-transformation at the time, and she thought it was broken, and she threw it on the fire, and it melted. So that's what happened to the very first Transformer I ever owned. The other 2 Transformers I got, which I have no idea what happened to them, was Beast Wars Tarantulas and Beast Wars Waspinator. I have no idea where they went. I honestly don't know. I mean, I'd say at the time I was a kid, and I got them as a birthday present, and I have no idea what happened to them. So unfortunately, I no longer have those figures, which is a shame because they were nice figures. But anyway, back to YouTube. So, like I was saying, at the time, Beast Wars was really the only thing I really properly knew about. And I didn't really get into the scene of YouTube Transformer reviews until my friend John kind of mentioned it to me, because I knew he was getting into it at the time. So really for me, I just started out really watching reviews and doing a bit of commenting on them, and that's I got a few subscribers as a result of that. And finally I thought, well, I may as well get to the point and do something Transformers related. So the very first thing I did was actually slideshows, mainly just depicting my favourite Transformers characters. The first one obviously being Beast Wars characters. And after that I thought, well, there's a few slideshows, I need to do a little bit more. So I thought, well, obviously I need figures, but I don't have any. And I thought, well, I want to get a figure, but I was thinking to myself, it has to be a figure that means something to me. And I thought, well, Beast Wars, it's got to be Beast Wars, because Beast Wars was what I knew more about. And I thought, it's got to be a character which I like, and I thought, well, I'm a bit of a fan of dragons. I mean, I like dragons. And I thought, well, I remember the day, I thought, well, Megatron, he transformed into a dragon. And I thought, I bet he's a pretty cool figure. So I looked him about the net, and I found on eBay, imported from Japan, and I can't remember how much he cost me. But he was the very first Transformer I ever bought. Here he is. Perfect. Still in his good old box there. That's Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron. So yeah, he was the very first figure I ever got, and it was the very first review I ever did. And my good mate John helped me out with it, because obviously I'd never done it before. I needed a bit of help, so it took me a while. And obviously the first time I did it, I guess it probably wasn't as good as some of my reviews are now. I think I've improved quite a bit. But he was like the very first Transformer I got. And then after that, I just moved on. You know, I got classic Universe Cheetor. I can't remember. But anyway, so I moved on really majorly with Beast Wars. And then after a while, things got a bit better thanks to Scorpion140 or Sammy Said It. Thanks to you extremely awesome person. I will buy you a drink at Auto Assembly. Thanks to that guy, good old Sammy, my reputation on YouTube went up a bit because he did a shout out video for me. And that was the first time I actually saw a video by Sammy. And when I first saw the guy, I thought, oh my god, he looks like Slash, but younger. And I thought, you know, wow, that's kind of creepy, but kind of awesome. So yeah, after he did that, I got quite a few more reviews and a few more people checking me out. And after that, I obviously found out about Wolfgang Wong, aka Jared, who is another awesome guy. and he helped me out quite a bit. And then really from there things just kind of just went up really, and well, here I am today. But obviously that was my first channel. The one I'm using now is Firestorm 1989, as some people will know, came about because the first channel, Firestorm, somehow got blocks out. It still exists, all the content is still there, but I couldn't access it for some reason. My password didn't work. It was the right password and the right email address. No matter, it wouldn't let me reset it for some reason. I tried several times. So when I thought, well, you know, stuff it, I'm going to have to create a new account, and I did, and it took a while, but things slowly improved. Again, thanks to people like my good mate John, Jared, Sammy, other people on Facebook. I can't name you all because there's that many people, and, you know. But thank you to all of you for helping me out on that new channel that I've got, and as you now know, it's going quite strong. People know about it, and my videos are hopefully doing pretty well. I think probably the last thing I need to cover really regarding my YouTube origins would be the actual name. I mean, I don't know if probably only really one or two people know the meaning of my YouTube name, Firestorm. Well, 1989 as it's known now, Firestorm 1989. 1989 being the year I was born, but Firestorm is actually a reference to a character in a book that I'm, well, I'd say currently writing. I'm unfortunately it's been on the shelves for quite a while because I've been pretty busy with work and things, but I'm trying to get back into the swing, get more of it written. But Firestorm is like the main character of that book. That's a reference to him. It's a reference to that character. And also, it's also not just a reference, but it is my online name. In fact, Firestorm is how I refer to myself in not just YouTube, but other forums, other websites where I'm a member of, like writing. Well, not writing.com. I'm actually known as Shadowfire on writing.com, but in some online games, I'm known as Firestorm. So really, that's the origins of the name, really, regarding me. So yeah, really, I think that's pretty much everything I can say about my YouTube origins. So thanks for listening, guys, and peace out to you all.